What are you doing? Sorry. Let me see. Yeah, because I can't see anyone online. Yep. Yep. What did you know? Why are people here?
Amazing. YouTube.
YouTube. I hope I can help. I'm trying to. I've sent you. Check Slack. General. Check your general Slack. Once again, please check the chat. We have started on YouTube. Check the chat. The link has been shared on the chat. We are on YouTube. You can also check the general Slack channel. We have shared the YouTube link. We are going to be using YouTube. The link has been pinned, so please check and join via YouTube. Once again, we are going to end the Google Meet. Everyone is on YouTube. You're the only ones still here. So please join via YouTube. The link is in the chat. Join via YouTube because we are going to end this meeting and we are going to start on YouTube. For those who have just joined, welcome. Today we are going to be using YouTube, so please check the chat for the link. The link is also shared in the general Slack channel. You can all access it. So check your Slack or check the chat on this call, and we also shared it again with the updated calendar invite. Guys, we have 1 minute to start. For those who are still in the Google Meet chat, yeah, we can get another chair. It's fine. Okay, I'll reduce it. For those who have just joined us, good evening. We are going to start on YouTube. The link was shared in the general Slack channel, so join from there. Thank you, and we are waiting for you on the other side. All right. Good evening, everyone. I see the numbers are increasing. Okay, welcome, everyone. Okay, welcome, everyone. Thank you, everyone in office, those online. Thank you. Uh, we are starting on YouTube. So we would like people to be able to come back and watch these meetings later, just to remember everything that has been said. And so Kijani Forestry is our name on YouTube. You can subscribe and you can always keep up to date with more videos and more news that we will be sharing. Thank you so much for joining us. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to those online, and good evening to the people in the office. So, as usual, I'm throwing a food for thought. The first one is how might forestry change if we stopped thinking in decades and started planning in generations? What innovations would truly stand the test of time? Um, the second one is if we asked young people to design the future of forestry, what would they prioritize and what might we have overlooked? So, as usual, you can send your thoughts via the chat. We will read them at the end. Um, so, we're going to start with nursery hub and plantation.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Washington. On behalf of the operations team, presenting Nursery Hub and Plantation. So, quickly going through what's new. I think this is not new per se, but we've concluded catch-ups with our field teams, appreciating everyone, the HR team and the office team, representatives who led sessions during the catch-ups. And I think I would also like to recognize the area coordinators who really stepped it up this time. You can see from the photo we had some people who even went ahead to do decorations and other things. So kudos. Something that's also new, this one is now new, is that we are doing PSR training and testing of the new Kijani app. We have the tech team that's been doing a lot of great work, and we are looking at rollout into the field in a few days. Something else that's new is quizzes that we've been rolling out following trainings with with our operations team. These quizzes are helping us assess the team's understanding of various SOPs and content that is rolled out, and it's quite competitive through the various levels. We are seeing some very strong performance from our PCs. I have to give them a shout out. Our BCs have done very good work, so just letting our ACs know to watch out. People are coming very strong. And then we have Caroline Auma, who is an executive assistant on the ops team. She joined us in the month of June. We would have liked to share a photo of her, but I think HR has that. Thank you. We we are sharing our current progress. Planting target for season 1 is 10 million seedlings. So far, we have distributed 9.4 million seedlings, which is very good work. The seedlings distributed from the areas have been 8.9 million. Backup nurseries have distributed 1.3 million. And the current planting number is 7.8. So we're looking at about 2.2 there to get to our target. So the plantation growth team has had a target of 7,000 garden visits, and we've managed to visit 2,600 that are from 2024 and before, and 2,700 that are for this year. Our priorities in the month of July, we are having intern training for Lot 16 that is going to start in the month of August. So this month we are basically doing preparation and interviews for that particular group. We are going to start a PGC and BC onboarding to commence on the 14th of July. That is next week, Monday. We are soon starting PSR for season 1 of 2025. And we are also starting preparations for season 2 work, which involves seed accountability, seed requests, and requests for materials. So finally, we just have a photo gallery of the various aspects of our operations in the field. The first one is from the PSR testing. As you can see, very nice polygon there, a lot of details on the garden, on the farmer themselves. The next one is actually some really good work that was done by the plantation growth team in Acholi West, where they went to a garden which was totally burnt. They did cut back, and you can see the regrowth of the new shoots, which is very good. We also have a photo of another lovely photo from Catch Up, and finally we have a photo from the backup nurseries, where that team has been doing an exceptional job in propagating and distributing seedlings. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. So next we will have. Did we say Ministry of Affairs?
As usual, labeled as Ministry of Transport and Works. What is trending? Expansion of mobility solutions, which we had commencing last month, started by the distribution of bicycles to Kagadi. And then this month, we are allocating of new bicycles to the new field workers, especially PCs. Last month's highlights, we rolled out the new Bajaj City 125 bikes to the different field personnel. We proactively optimized fleet, which involved spotting bikes that were spending a lot on repairs and replacing them. We enhanced fuel management with distribution of Starbucks fuel cards, which was successful. And then we expansion of mobility solutions. As I earlier said, we distributed bikes to Kagadi, and we successfully distributed seedlings to Oyam Cluster, Kitgum, and Amuru North, Lasotuke. Next month's highlights, we shall be issuing of new bicycles to new recruits, that's the PCs, and continuous transportation of seedlings, which has started today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So
good evening, everyone. So this is Lucky from Kijani Forestry Procurement. Okay. Yes, last month's highlight. We had refreshers training on procurement processes and procedures. And basically we trained our ACs. In general, we could say the field team plus a few of his staff. We also held a mandatory training on monthly stock tech procedures for all the ACs. Then trading quiz, the scores were about between 80 to 100% by the ACs. And then also all the procurement requests for June were successfully delivered. End of month stock tech for the field team and main office completed. What's new? Then we have what we call cash transaction guidelines. Number one, we had a memo shared this month on 3rd July 2025 to all the Kijani staff, both office and field. So the key principles in the memo: all purchases are to be managed by procurement departments. Cash transactions guidelines: any transaction exceeding 200,000 shillings must follow the formal procurement process. And then all PR stands for purchase request. So all purchase requests value above 200,000 shillings will not be approved by finance unless there is justification that will be through an email attached to it, explaining yourself why you're skipping the procurement processes or the procedures. We have here the procurement lead times. So we drafted, as part of the memo, we had to make what we call the procurement lead time. So how long will your request take for you to receive them, all the items? So we shall start from the category, the procurement category. We have, whenever the item is in the store, delivery within office will take 2 days and we made it mandatory. And then when it's in store, delivered to the field, 5 days. Now, cash purchases less than 200,000, 2 days. And then 200,001 to 500,000 shillings, 3 days. And then 500,001 to 2 million, 5 days. Then we also have 2 million and one shillings to 20 million, that would be 10 days. Now, above 20 million, we have 15 days. Then emergency, 200,000, 3 days. Attach justification, just like I explained before, with an email alongside it. And then complex and technical purchases, 20 days. So some might ask, what are those complex and technical purchases? Those are hard to get items in the field. Or sometimes they might be there, but the specification is too strict. Or the user department is so strict on the specification. So that one will give us 20 days to dig and then do better market infiltration. And then there's a question here that what's lead time, the number of days taken for an approval, the number of days taken for unapproved procurement requests to be sourced, negotiated, purchased, and received by the requester. And then next month's priority. Requesters must plan their procurement needs according to the outlined procurement lead times to avoid rush purchases. Kevin is stressing that, you can see from the video, the photo. We are also building procurement status interface for all the teams and requesters to view their request status via the Airtable. Actually, we have already started with a sample after the AC's meeting the other time, and then some people were giving feedback that they can receive back the reports that their request has gone in or it has been submitted successfully. And then we also have the second planting procurement plan and purchase ongoing. Then we are also conducting performance review for the procurement team ongoing. Then we're also drafting the procurement manual, which is also ongoing. I think that is what is happening in procurement. If you want to get a one-on-one, come to Kevin, come to me, go to Amy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you everyone and good evening to you all.
Good evening.
First of all, my director sends his apology. He's not here to make in person. He's out in Iran for a 1-week bootcamp. What is new? Number one is we reaped what we sowed in the past few months. In the past few months, we're working on issues of letter of no objections, collecting data, assembling them, duration for submission to the ministry. So this month, we received a letter of no objection from the ministry. A letter of no objection is a legal document from the ministry accepting us to go by what we wrote us in our proposal. It accepts us to implement what we really propose to implement. But when we look at the content of the letter of objections, there are some limitation or disclaimer. It has been approved with a limitation somewhere, how we shall see later. 2, Kijani to partner with MTN for farmer registrations. I think we all want to identify somebody who's credible, who really admire, who you want to be like them. In that regard, based on our reputation, what we're doing and what we plan to do, MTN Uganda had decided to partner with Kijani Forest Day interested in our farmers. So we hope that the things that we'll be doing in the next few months, and these are the new updates that has happened. Last month's highlights. One, I think we're able to sign a memorandum of understanding with Oyam district local government, which I traveled and met the different district authorities, leaderships, and we're able to pen our signature, making it more official for us to operate with the districts of Oyam. Two, previously I've been working on the Zayed Sustainability Prize Award, and we want to report that we fully submitted a duly completed document for in competition for this award. Then three, we partnered with the Justice and Peace Commission, that's under Archdiocese of Gulu, and at least we were able to take them through training outreach programs in 3 different schools. Then also we partner with, Kijani partner with Ugandan National Oil Company in collaboration with KEQUARO actually to plant and grow 20 million trees in Acholi sub-region. This month priority, we hope to sign with, we shall sign MOU with this year, the Danish Church for piloting Kijani models in Yumbe. We realize we have 3 different models: the smallholder farmer woodlot, we have the forest administration, and the biochar production and usage. So I think we intend to sign an MOU with this year, see how best we can support them in one key area, I think, in deforestation of the depleted areas in the West Nile sub-regions. 2, we prepare for the launch of tree planting and growing partnership between UNOC, that's Ugandan National Oil Company, and KEQUARO actually. Now, KEQUARO actually is a cultural institution, just like the Luwiri of the Baganda in Kampala, who unites all the cultural institutions in Acholi. So we intend to partner with them and plant trees across 57 clans within Acholi. And we already met with some few prime ministers, the chiefs, and the agreement work with Kijani to make sure this is done. 2, we plan to submit Kijani annual work plans to districts planning tasks team in 23 districts. I think at this time I must recognize the effort of some of those who I tirelessly worked with, the operations, the finance, the HR. With that effort, we are able to cover 23 different work plans for the 23 districts we're working in. We also intend to develop and launch Kijani Farmer Pitch on radio stations across Uganda. We realize there are so many updates and so many things also go in the field. So at this particular time, we felt it's important to go on air and maybe address some of the key issues, the pattern and the priorities that Kijani is undergoing or what we intend to do in the near future. So we intend to move in different Lao, Acholi, the Bunyoro, and part of Karamaja regions, going on FM stations and echoing what Kijani plans for the different farmers. This month priority, we intend to visit a taxi visit to Abim district, Abim districts in the Karamaja sub-regions, and up to now they haven't fully signed an MOU with us. So we intend to pay a taxi visit. Arrangements have been made and days have been scheduled pending approval of district leadership. Once they confirm, me and Michael, or depending on who we shall decide, we travel to Abim on taxi visit and visit leadership, structure, and administration to make sure these are formally done. Also follow up with signing of MOU with Dokolo, Kole, and Lera districts. I think with exception of Kole, I think we are almost the last stage between Dokolo and Lera. For Dokolo, we are almost done. The only challenge that happened is that when we send the revised copy, the hand failed the document. So when I took it to the cow said, no, let's prove modern. You have computers. Go and type the thing in the computer and bring it to me for signing. So I think tentatively we think by Thursday, you will have signed the document and shall go and append our signature, bring it back in office and move on. Similar to one of Lira. Then we intend to follow up potential partnership with Agoro chiefdoms for tree planting on 20,000 acres. I think through our engagement with Uganda National Oil Company and the KEQUARO actually, some chiefdoms came to us and said, oh, look, you're doing this. We have land, and we are privileged. That one of the chiefs say, yes, he's offering 20,000 hectares. Those who know the mathematics can know how many acres in an hectare. I'm not very good in those things, but it's quite a huge chunk of land that we intend to plant and grow trees. We don't only plant, we plant and we grow. That's our difference from other companies. Next month priority. We develop now. Onset, I told you the letter of no objection was given with a disclaimer. They have given us, but for full acceptance as a letter of objections, including the climate change mechanism 2025, the key areas that they ask us to develop and submit to their office. One of them is development of Kijani business plan. They need us by next week or with time, we develop a comprehensive business plan that details our interventions, including the return on investment. They submit to their office. 2, development of Kijani sustainable development criteria. 3, collections of letters of recommendations from lead agencies. We already have a number of agencies. You some of you are very observant. This morning, I took a very nice photo with one lady here from the Justice and Peace Commission in recognition of Kijani's effort in championing tree planting and also being more visible in the World Environment Day. So I think those are the key partners that shall visit, get that input to be ready to submit these documents at the ministry. Development of Kijani benefit cost sharing agreement. I think when you look at our models, we have the 6 models we designed, how the carbon credit will be distributed at what state and what, but they need a more comprehensive and detailed, not only to us, but also be submitted at the ministry. Then last but not least, compilation of Kijani stakeholders consultation report. We may need to move to all these districts we work in, the 23, middle district leadership, the law people, the farmer, all different stakeholders, and we make a comprehensive report, send it to the ministry, and upon fulfilling all these 5 key areas, they'll be in position to grant us the comprehensive letter of no objection to do anything that we intend or that we propose in our concept for our effective operation without any hindrance from the government. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Next, we will be hearing from the mail department.
Right. Good evening, everyone. Good to see everyone on this call, both physical and online. These are highlights from the mail department. It's been a very, last month has been a very hectic month for us, very busy month. Lots of ups and downs, lots of capacity building. Allow me to take you through our last month's activities. Well, to start on, operations started planting site registration. We know it's an annual activity that takes place or that happens every year. And as the mail department, we are so privileged to pilot and provide capacity building for all the teams. And last month, we have majorly been focusing on capacity building for the new planting site registration app, that is the forestry app. We successfully conducted pilot testings, both internally and externally. That is the mail officers and then the other teams outside. We also held our first PSR actual test on the app. This was held in Panyabono, Noya. That is Noya branch 2, where we trained the teams there, and then we set them off to start the work. And I can tell you that they collected data very well. Data came in, and the data looks good. We had a total of 147 farmers and 75 gardens that were registered in 1 week. I think that one deserves a hand clap. Right. We also focused on onboarding new staffs and ensuring smooth adoption of the new forestry app. That involves training the ACs, we trained the BCs, we trained the PGOs, the PGCs, and all the other interested parties that attended our trainings. So kudos to everyone who attended. You're now a technical officer. Yes, we also collected and analyzed the user feedback to inform system improvements and updates that involved compiling and sharing reports that the users who were using the new forestry app were sharing with us. These feedbacks were compiled and given to the developers who are still improving the app. Okay, we also coordinated with the tech team to address critical bugs and enhance app functionalities. That is it for PSR. Taking you to data cleaning and quality assurance. We have ongoing development on SOPs for data validation. We also we continued carrying out data cleaning on the database. This involved nursery hubs data and also polygons. Under reporting and analysis, we produced regular internal reports to support program teams. The teams involve the operations team and the other departments with timely and reliable data. Okay, we also carried out collaboration and support, worked closely with the field teams and programs, leading to smooth alignment with mail processes. Our farmer payment process, we are at 95% payments of Kagadi 2023 farmer payment, and we hope to finish this by mid-July. So we shall be closing that, and we also conducted weekly follow-up on farmers who were paid 2023 incentives to find out whether they are content, whether they are still with us. About trainings, we successfully completed the AC mail trainings on PSR. We also completed mail training on data analysis and management. Other activities we engaged in, we continued supporting and engaging the 2024-2023 survival count. We are having SOPs on this. Key highlights for this month, July. We have ongoing support for planting site registration and app rollout. We continue providing technical support and refresher trainings for staffs using the new app. The mail departments also shall reserve this week, the second week of July, for internal testing among the officers, the mail officers. So during this period, we expect the PCs and other users who are using this data, this app to collect data, to first put it on hold, since we don't want to have issues with the app. And then on dashboard development and automation, this month, we want to collaborate with the tech and data team to finalize and roll out an interactive dashboard that will help us track the progress and the activities that are being carried out. For field monitoring and spot checks, we also schedule to conduct field visits to verify reported data and also provide on-ground support to the field teams. All right, next month priorities, staff capacity building. The mail team or the mail department plans to deliver short mail learning sessions, that is on plotting graphs, mobile data tools, reporting, professional analytical skills, and also soft programming skills. Those people who are interested in creating Excel templates so that you can do your coding. We also have classes. So this is open to anyone. In case you're interested, you want to join us, we shall have an open link where you can sign up and then have sessions with the male officers. With this, I beg to stop and I wish you all the best this month. Greetings from the male department. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is it just me, or should we say Mr. Charles has been a good mentor? How many people thought they were talking to Mr. Charles, not me? So, a good. So I think we should say Mr. Charles. We should tell Mr. Charles a good thank you, a very big thank you for the mentoring that he's doing. So from the human resource department, so last month our priorities were the catch-ups, the field catch-ups, which we said that we are going to now call as team building. And then there were performance reviews that were ongoing, and we were also we had shared a link with the teams. So thank you to all the teams that took time to conduct the performance reviews. Then we also were participating in a labor market survey by UBOS. After a few emails back and forth, we can say that we completed the labor market survey completely. And I believe now if we require any information from UBOS, they'll be willing to share. Not that they were not willing, but at least we've been able to establish a good rapport. Then we initiated staff capacity development, that is the trainings. So last month we did have trainings for the SCs, PGOs, and the male officers. And last week on Friday, Fleet also took through all staff on the different fleet SOPs because we have quite a number of riders of different vehicles. So this is something that is still ongoing. It did not end just last month, and we've just heard from the male department highlight that they have different sessions that they are going to be sharing, and everyone is invited. And then we successfully completed intern lot 15 deployment. So this month, we wrote next month, but basically it is this month. We are preparing for lot 16 internship. The interviews and the onboarding will be happening this month, and we hope that the interns, lot 16, will start by as early as August. Then we have the PGC and BC onboarding next week. And then we are resuming our recruitment calendar and interviews. I think some of you might have seen that already some posts are out. So if you can share, and we're also going to be sharing more, share with your family, share with your friends. If you know anyone who is qualified, let them apply. And again, staff capacity development, the training is ongoing. Now, for the performance review, we are now doing a 360. Last time it was supervisor reviewing the subordinate. Now it is a subordinate reviewing the supervisor. So we are going to be sharing. We're going to roll this out. We hope that you can actually give back constructive feedback. Please, constructive feedback. This is not an opportunity for people to get personal. Let us be factual, let us be respectful, let us be kind, and let everything be constructive. And then we have 2 university students, 3 university students who have joined us for internships at the head office, one in the IT department, one under HR, and one under biochar. So welcome to them. If you see them around, please provide them with as much support as possible. They are also learning, and they are going to join us in the work field soon. And then we are going to have a group personal accident refresher training. This is our insurance as employees. We are going to have a refresher training. We did have one when we were being onboarded by ICEA, but now we are going to have a second one, just so that we can remind ourselves what is entailed in the insurance, and what can be covered and what is not covered. Then our gallery is not as glamorous as government and partner relations. However, that is the lovely team of Lira, Alebtong, Dokolo, and Amola team. that were having a catch up, the recent catch ups that just concluded. And then we did have some few merchandise, some few gifts for our active participants in the catch ups. And we are very grateful to everyone, the office team members that represented us in the field, the field team members that showed up, the field team members that were very active participants. I did get reports that people were very active. So thank you so much for being very active in these team buildings. I hope we all had fun. I hope the team buildings were informative. And I hope at the end of the day, the different areas have better team cohesion. And we also have a few more photos of some of the activities and the winners. As we can see, people were jubilating. That is untangling the rope. And then in the next picture, people were actually really happy that they had won. So thank you. I would like to welcome a new director.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I started at Kijani a month ago and I didn't get a chance to introduce myself to you all properly. So hi, I'm Lucy, I'm Director of Support Operations. It's been a really interesting month, thanks to everybody who's helped me get up to speed with where Kijani is now. I've been living in Uganda for around 10 years and I've worked in a number of management roles here in East Africa, including for Tugende, Mogo, and Yelelo, Uganda. And I would say my core role here is to lead the cross-functional efforts to strengthen our internal systems and fully maximize every department's contribution to moving Kijani forward in the right direction. I got to meet a few of you in Oyam earlier in the month, which was great. And please, if I've not met any of you yet, please come and say hi. I would love to meet everybody. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Welcome, Lucy. Welcome. I think some of us at the head office have seen her around, people in field. Whenever you come to office and you do see her around, please don't be shy. Say hi to her. You can have a chat with her depending on if she's available or if there's anything that you would like to share. Her Slack channel is also open. Her email is also open. So yeah, I would say from HR, welcome Lucy, and thank you for joining Kijani Forestry. Welcome to the team. So next we are going to have let him finish and then we cut. Okay. All right.
Good evening, everyone. Restoration here. So last month, actually the second quarter, we managed to plant 45,000 trees within this year. Then we also finally signed off the MOU with Good Choice Hospital for our restoration site team. Then for seed sourcing, where Mr. Paul was for the first 5 days, he managed to secure potential indigenous seed suppliers. And then we made a successful restoration baseline survey in Yombe. Last, we branded and installed our restoration signposts, which has improved on the site visibility and access of the sites by the business. Those are the pictures. Then our next month priorities, we are focusing more on tree planting, beating, flagging, both sites. Then meeting up with landowners at Site A, that will be on the 16th. Then lastly, recruiting more staff at Site A to fill up the gaps, the labor gaps. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Restoration. So we will have the tech department.
So good evening, everyone. From the tech department, I would say we have worked with the mail and operations teams to support them develop tools for data collection and visualization. As they have all talked about already, there has been a lot of activity in making sure we have necessary tools in place for having data coming from the field. And from our side, I think interacting with field teams in the catch-ups was a very big achievement for us because we really get opportunities to mingle with the teams in the field and have fun with them. So it was a very special thing for us. Uh, in the next month, of course, we shall continue working with the mayor and operations team to roll out the developed tools and also continue to work with the rest of the teams to figure out the necessary gaps we need to fill with technology solutions and have additional general support as we've been providing. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we have biochar next.
Good evening, everyone. From the biochar department, last month we were able to receive an endorsement that is from CSI. CSI in full is called Carbon Standard International. What we look forward to in the coming month, which is the month of July, is that from the endorsement that we received from CSI, that gave us a go-ahead to now write an email inviting the series body to come and do the validation and certification. But they will come after us first cross-checking and double-checking with their series policies. By this, I mean we need to prepare our farmers, we need to work on some documents here and there, and then we submit to them. After, we look forward to making an appointment with them so that as they come on ground, all our farmers are at par and as well people in the office. So if we come to you, we will definitely need your support. I know we are already working with the IT, developing our internal control systems, which is also a part of the requirements that they will come and they'll have to look at. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Last but not least, Office of the CEO. Is that a gift for me?
Yeah. Oh, good evening, everyone. My name is Tabitha. I'll be presenting on behalf of the Office of the CEO. The CEO Queen sends his greetings and his apology. He's not able to be with us today. He's not okay, and he's taking some rest. But also, he deeply appreciates all the staff of Kijani for the extraordinary hard work in whatever you're doing in your different capacities. The CEO says thank you very much and keep doing that. There is also a closure of a major partnership. The Office of the CEO is thrilled to share some very exciting news. The major partnership, which we've been pursuing for over a year now, has finally been closed. So while there are some things still being done, which Queen himself will come and brief the rest of the team on, at least we have a partnership fully closed. That's exciting news. Yeah, so what does this mean for Kijani? One of the things it means is that there is unprecedented growth that has never been there. It's coming in for the first time. So this agreement unlocks new resources and scales we've never had before. And then there is also greater stability. With this backing, our roadmap becomes far more certain, allowing us to plan confidently for the future. We also have new opportunities coming in. We all know that expansion comes with a lot of growth. So every team member will have access to fresh roles, responsibilities, and professional development. So what should be your expectations from the Office of the CEO and every other member? One of the things that we are going to be seeing moving forward is professionalized processes. We will strengthen our systems, reporting, and governance to match our ambitious goals. And then we will also have enhanced support. We'll have new resources and tools being deployed to help us excel in our roles, because they're going to be expansions, so we'll have new resources and tools. Then there is also going to be a collaborative culture. We'll lean into cross-functional teamwork, ensuring every voice helps shape our new phase. This particular milestone, this achievement for the company is a turning point for Kijani, and all of you, again, in your individual capacities, have helped us shape this with your passion and your perseverance. The Office of the CEO and all our CEOs are deeply grateful for your contributions and can't wait to embark on this next chapter together. Until then, you stay tuned for monitors and the roadmap. And in the meantime, let's keep planting trees and changing lives. Regards from the CEO, who will be with us in the next meeting.
Thank you, Tabitha. Thank you to everyone. So just to finalize, thank you to everyone for joining, those online, those in the office. We appreciate you taking your time. We apologize. I'm trying to see if maybe there is any comment. We don't have any chat that I need to read out, but thank you to everyone. And again, just to request, just as you've heard, the CEO has some things that he'll be sharing. Let's just keep up to date with our Slack messages, our WhatsApp channels. I realized that some of us don't read our emails and we don't check our Slack messages, or probably you check only what is on your day-to-day and you forget that the other channels exist. So please, let us constantly check our Slack messages so that we can keep up to date with the different information that is going to be sent out, and also the emails. Not every email from the CEO or from the operations or from the HR is a bad email. So please always read them. Thank you. We have good news and we have more progress that we will be sharing every once in a while. Thank you, everyone. And for the turnout, it has been amazing. Have a great day. We will catch up again next month, same time, different date, different month. Have a good evening.